I think there's a different feel in the locker room. We know what we have to do, how we have to play, and a year older, and I'd say a little more organized this year. So we're up to nothing, but it's still the NHL. It's going to be a tough series, and it's always hardest to close the team out.
A little more organized this year. I wonder if you could just expand on that. Like, what has Peter done this year that's made that?
I just think we defend harder and probably a little more harder to play against in different areas. But just our D zone structure. I think neutral zone structure makes a difference this time of year. Protecting leads. Limiting other teams, transition and rush game. I think it makes a difference this time of year.
Every season, every year, series is different. But can you take from your experience last year, and what do you take?
Probably just going through it and feeling and having that feeling after last year. It's a different team this year. We got new faces. Players, staff, coaches. So it's a different team, but I don't know. We have that experience and learn from it.
What is the mindset you have to have now going into Washington?
Mindset
on the road, playoff mentality.
Probably that they're going to start the game with their best 10 minutes. They certainly don't want to go down 3-0, so they're going to come out hot and try to use their fan atmosphere to get off to a quick start and try to get back into the series, and we have to match that.
Were there mistakes that you made last year that you kind of were able to analyze and figure out, and now you're going to correct and not make those mistakes? Or?
Yeah, there's mistakes. There's adjustment things. I think emotions. I think throughout the playoffs, you see a lot of momentum swings. I think you see a lot of goals scored in spurts, and I think that's just handling momentum. I think, like I said, you want to learn from those prior mistakes, and you're not going to win every game in the playoffs, but coming back and staying composed and making those adjustments needed to come back and get a win the next game.
How hard was it for you to watch those last couple minutes the other night, and the guys couldn't get a change and you couldn't get on the ice and you had to sit there?
Yeah, I mean, one-goal games are always stressful. I mean, you're trusting the guys on the ice and who you have out there, and sometimes it ends up being longer and more of a battle than you hope. You'd love to just get it out, score an empty netter and ice the game, but it doesn't always work like that, and they have some firepower there. So I think the guys out there did a great job battling and kept it to the outside as much as they could. But I think those are the moments where it's pretty important to be able to hold on there and not a little bit of bend don't break, and those guys did a good job of that.
I wonder,
last couple guys.
Last year you guys won the first two games going away, 5-1, right? And then game 3 you get in a tight one and you lose in overtime, and it kind of snowballs from there. These two games, you win game 1 4-1, but game 2 was a lot tighter. It was a lot harder. Is that beneficial to you as you now go into a game 3 to understand? I remember last year, you guys, there was a little talk of we scored 10 goals pretty easily, and then all of a sudden it came hard, right?
Yeah.
This year, it's not like that.
Yeah, I think definitely, you're not going to get anything easy. And maybe you win those 2 games, especially on the road. You're thinking you could breathe easy coming home, and playoffs is never like that. So I think especially now going on the road, we're stepping into a tough environment, and I think we'll be ready for that. And might not get every bounce and everything might not go your way, but like I said, that staying composed and especially on the road is crucial for us. So I don't think we're expecting anything to come easy, like I said, especially being on the road and a desperate team over there.